All right, my name is Relo. I'll be joining with Titonia, and today we have CleverGirls versus Charlatans. CleverGirls are bringing. All right, my name is Relo. I'll be joining with Titonia, and today we have CleverGirls versus Charlatans. CleverGirls are bringing the Shield Master Race with a Rogue Cyclone Scythe Tower on Merlin, and Charlatans have brought Armor Master Race with Hyperion, Myrmidon, Augurer, Dragoon, and Slasher.
Yeah, so it looks like the CleverGirls are about 50 off the beacon, whereas the Charlatans have come in at sort of like mixed ranges.
Yeah, it does look like the Shield team have actually come in at staggered range, while the Armor team have all warped in at 50th. It's pretty interesting considering the Armor is usually one that's more of the brawly one, but I think it was more of a safe than anything else. But here we go, the match has started, and it does look like the Shield team is moving around.
The teams on the overlay are currently the one way arranged, to let you guys know. They're correct now, yay!
Okay, so looks like the Dragoon's being primaried from Liquid Ninja on the CleverGirl side. He is getting reps on him. They do have that Slasher too, which is pretty hard to kill. Not really seeing any damage on the CleverGirl side right now. Sorry, the Charlatan side is still broken on my UI. Cyclone and Scythe getting reps. So the Rogue is now grappled by the Hyperion. So we might have a Blaster Brawl. Slasher getting grappled on the Charlatan side.
Yeah, I fixed it on my overview, but looks like Charlatans have their Slasher is very much webbed. It's webbed and grappled, but he seems to be holding fine. The Rogue is also tackled by the Slasher. So it looks like it's a positioning war right now. They're all spread around. The Myrmidon is taking quite a lot of damage, but he's not tackled, so he's getting rep just fine.
Yeah, I think another key thing as well is that Hyperion, whilst the Rock is locked down, the Hyperion is free to roam right now, and he will be able to maybe get his damage on something, not shooting the Rogue. It doesn't seem like the DPS is going on the Rogue. I'm not really sure what the Hyperion is doing right now.
Yeah, it doesn't look where is actually the Hyperion? The Hyperion is actually trying to chase the Cyclone right now. He is actually shooting null at the Rogue. The Rogue is actually just doing his own thing. He's probably shooting null at the Myrmidon, but the Myrmidon is obviously cutting away, and it does look like the Hyperion and the Myrmidon have tackled the Cyclone. So I'm gonna try and trade a battlecruiser for battlecruiser right now.
Yeah, except for the fact that I think the Cyclone's going to go down a lot faster because, you know, the Rogue is tackled. He's not really doing as much DPS as the Hyperion is that's sitting on top of this Cyclone. Also, Slasher taking lots of damage here from somewhere.
Yeah, it looks like he is. Yeah, he's down now, but that Rogue is still webbed, so he will be still tackled. He still needs to clear the Dragoon off of him. He's also getting neutered by the Dragoon as well, and it does look like the Cyclone is eating a lot of damage. So it does look like they might be able to trade a frigate for a Cyclone, and I would take that any day.
Yeah, by killing the Slasher, they did. The Rogue now has MWD on at least. He is still webbed, but you can at least MWD around to try and help out. The Dragoon is now webbed and grappled. I think it's going to be going down pretty soon here. Cyclone's still kind of doing fine. He's forced to use his charges, I think. It's not just the Scythe that's repping him.
It does look like that Cyclone has somehow stabilized, and the Charlatans have lost their Dragoon and Slasher now, so that Rogue is reigning free, and he is micro warp grabbing two of that Cyclone, and that Cyclone has dropped now. He's in 27% shields, and he is taking a lot of damage. He's it does look like he's boosting, but he's in armor now, so.
Yeah, I think the Cyclone's going to be going down pretty shortly. Although killing the Dragoon and Slasher is maybe kind of a good thing because it freed up the mobility on that Rogue a lot. I think what happened is the CleverGirls outplayed them a bit with positioning. They had the Rogue tackled off the center. Cyclone goes down now. So they were able to keep that Rogue out the fight for a while. But Rogue's free. They've lost Stinks now though. So this is going to be really close, I think. Seems like the Myrmidon is still doing fine.
It does look like Charlatans did trade both their Dragoon and their Slasher for the Cyclone. Might be worth it, but I don't know. That Rogue, it looks like the Rogue is obviously going to be primary for them now. I think is how long can this Rogue tank? He needs to kill this Myrmidon, otherwise they have lost this match.
Yeah, so the Rogue was able to get on top of the Myrmidon, but now it looks like since the Rogue, is tackled by the Hyperion, the Myrmidon might be able to just coast outside his range.
And
won't
that's
be able
what
to
he
use
is
Void
doing
anymore.
now. Yeah, he is like actually Michael Warp driving out. He is going 500 ms. He's probably overheating his Michael Warp drive and burning the hell out. And that is what he just did. He is now out of web range. So now it is Hyperion versus Rogue in this brawl.
Yeah, it seems like the Rogue has now swapped over to grappling the Augur. It seems like the Augur's got webbed by something else. Looks like the Merlin has picked up that Augur in the meantime. Hopefully they want to get rid of that Augur just to get rid of the reps. It seems like it is going down.
Yeah,
Although
he
the
is in
Rogue
half
is
armor.
probably not going to last too long.
Yeah, this Rogue needs to survive as long as possible. I'm surprised how much damage this Ogre is taking. I mean, it is a Merlin and a Tower Wall's worth of damage, but this Rogue is he's in 10%. Well, he's boosting quite a bit now. He's in 20%. He's dropping and rising, but the Scythe is probably wrapping him as much as possible. But taking void damage from a Hyperion is not very healthy.
Yeah, they still do have the Scythe, but the links are probably dropping off pretty soon because the Cyclone died. I think the links normally last around 2 minutes, and it's been about that long since the Cyclone died. So I think the link effect will probably drop off pretty soon, and then the Rogue will start taking even more damage.
Yeah, the Rogue is actually shooting null ammo at the Ogre, and the Merlin does have him webbed. So I'm surprised how much this Ogre is taking damage from this Rogue. Actually, he's actually in half structure. This Tower Wall's also shooting him as well, so he might actually go down before this Rogue. This Rogue has been sitting at low shields for so long.
Yeah, I mean the Merlin and the Tower do probably about 300 DPS between them, so it's still
and Ogre
reasonable.
Down. Wow, amazing. That's quite something. Why is this Myrmidon is actually 100 kilometers away? He isn't actually he's not doing anything. He has his links are only like 40 kilometer range. So he's actually out of range from boosting to help his Hyperion. It is Rogue, Merlin, and Tower versus the Hyperion now. Yeah, it looks like he boosted, but he's burning back in. It might be too little too late.
Yeah, and he just actually blew the armor link outside of range. I probably would have manually held that in for 10 seconds before you're in range. They're saying that someone DC'd in local. It's I guess unfortunate if that's true. But I think Catonic Dawn is going to be going down here. He's on top of the Rogue, who has Scythe and Merlin support backing him up.
Yeah, and if it was a DC, that's unfortunate. The Myrmidon is now burning back in, but he is 70 kilometers away. He isn't going very fast. He's going about 900 ms right now. This Rogue is probably going to be able to tank now. He's stabilizing. He's in 30% shield, so the Hyperion is trying to tank as much as possible, but with a Merlin and a Tower War's worth of damage, might be too little too late.
Yeah, he's probably not going to be able to do anything. I mean, once the Myrmidon gets in range, his armor link will be a lot more effective. Oh, sorry, his armor reps will be a lot more effective once that armor command burst hits him. It seems like he's kind of okay, but I think he'll do okay until he runs out of ancillary, then he's probably going to pop. But I don't think he's going to be able to get rid of this Rogue with the Scythe still alive.
I'm actually surprised how much this Rogue is actually tanking. Yeah. He's been so low for so long. I think he might have run out of ASB right now, but he's just surviving out of the Scythe reps. Scythe reps to me. But it does look like the Myrmidon is now back in range. So it'll be interesting to see if they actually switch back to the Myrmidon, or if they're just going to go straight for the juggler and kill that Hyperion. Hyperion is in 10% armor now. He is about to enter structure, but so the Rogue is about to enter armor. But once again, he's just teasing us and slowly just boosting back up to 20% shield and then going back down to 5%. So the Hyperion is actually trying to MJD out of the Rogue range. Is he actually going to try and
he
might
actually notice?
Yeah, he actually did it. He actually MJD'd out of the Rogue now. It's just the Myrmidon now. What a save.
The Myrmidon has been picked up by the Merlin though, so the Myrmidon might be trading places with the Hyperion here. I don't think they're going to be able to pull this back, especially with 1 minute left on the match. They're not going to be able to kill the Rogue and the other ships in time. They won't win on points.
No, but that Rogue, that Hyperion did live to win. I think that Merlin pilot was not paying attention to that Hyperion and didn't get the scrum off. He was orbiting him at 500, probably just chilling, but Oh, well, that's what you get if you don't pay attention. That Hyperion now is going to be safely going to rep about 82 kilometers. That Myrmidon now is obviously going to take the heat off of him. But I think he might actually survive the 30 seconds, which is quite a save, actually.
Yeah, I don't think the Merlin has a scram, actually.
Really, I think it has dual MSC web, right? But I do see, yeah, dual MSC web. Okay. Well, looks like this team doesn't actually have a scram at all, so Hyperion was just playing as Ong.
Well, I mean, points are important. I mean, even if they lose the match, if they're tie breaked with someone, having those extra points is gonna potentially help them out.
Yeah,
Especially
3
a team
seconds
like
left now,
CleverGirls.
and it does look like the Myrmidon and the Hyperion survived that ordeal. Wow. It's a pretty close match.
Yeah, we'll throw that over to Poffney.